All right, now to a 3 News exclusive. We've learned Governor Mike DeWine has joined the team of public officials that trying to keep the Cleveland Indians playing ball at Progressive Field. As we've been reporting for months, the ball club's lease is up soon, and the team is seeking major renovations to the 27-year-old park before agreeing to stay. Mark Namick explains how the governor fits into negotiations and offers other exclusive details.
The team's decision to change its name after more than 100 years has generated a lot of attention. There's only one option that matters to baseball fans and city leaders, and that's keeping Cleveland in the name. But the team's ongoing negotiations is driving fears the team could leave at the end of its lease in 2023 without upgrades to Progressive Field. Governor Mike DeWine telling 3 News today that Cleveland Mayor Frank Jackson and County Executive Armond Budish asked him to help fill in a piece of the financing deal to remake the aging ballpark that opened in 1994. The governor telling me he's willing to press state lawmakers for money in exchange for a long-term lease from the team, saying, quote, "I'm just trying to look down the road for Cleveland's protection and for the fans' protection." DeWine wouldn't disclose details, but sources tell 3 News the governor is willing to seek $30 million in state aid for the deal.
A swing and a drive!
Which now includes a 15-year lease and 2 5-year extensions. For months, the Gateway Corporation, the nonprofit that manages the ballpark on behalf of taxpayers, has said the negotiations are going well. The mayor and county executive won't say how much public dollars they're willing to commit to the agreement until it's done. As for the Indians, the team, they say it's complex and that they're negotiating in a very thoughtful, methodical way with the future in mind. Jay, Betsy?
All right, so Mark, we've talked numbers before. This $30 million from the state will certainly help. But what kind of price tag are we talking for the renovations that the team wants to do to Progressive?
You know, I don't know if it'll be as expensive as Frankie Lindor's latest contract, which was about $300 million, but it will be tens and tens of millions. And if you look at the renovation of the recent Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, which was $180 million, you get a sense of what kind of dollars we're talking about, Jay.
All right, now the other question is, where will the taxpayer money come from?
Well, that is the multi-million-dollar question, of course, and as you know, Progressive Field behind me and the other stadiums were financed in a large part by sin taxes, the tax on alcohol and cigarettes, but there's not enough of that to make a major renovation here, so we might see elected officials go with financing and maybe have to pay that off by tapping other sources, the general fund, and maybe even, you know, going after a bed tax or something. We're going to hear about that as soon as that detail of the deal comes out.
All right,
Jay?
Mark, we're all going to be watching and holding our breath, keeping our fingers crossed, hoping this thing gets done. Mark Namick live on What's New. Mark, thanks.